to my channel. If you are new here, then thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Jess and I am currently following a 6-week Slimming World friendly meal plan in the hope to lose a little bit of weight. So I am currently on week 5, day 4 of the 6-week meal plan. If you want to follow along with me, then I've left a link in the description for where you can go and download the same plan that I am. And also a link for week 1, day 1 if you want to catch up. I also post photographs of my meals on Instagram, so I'll leave a screenshot here and also a link for that in the description as well if you want to go and see. If you do enjoy the video, then please give it a thumbs up and go and hit the subscribe button below. If you want to be notified for when I upload next, then you can hit the bell as well. So I'm just going to quickly show you what I have had for breakfast. It is going to be a garlic mushrooms on toast, so I'll just show you what ingredients I use for that and how I make it. So for breakfast, I'm going to be using some close cut mushrooms. I'm probably just going to use maybe like 3 or 4 of these, and I'm just going to be slicing them up, and they are speed food. For the cream sauce, I'm going to be using 3 of these lighter cheese triangles. These are just the ones from Aldi. You can have 4 of these for your healthy A, but I've saved one and just so that I can have a little bit extra coffee this morning. I'm going to be using some wholemeal bread. This is Aldi's Everyday Essential wholemeal bread. You can have 2 slices of this for your healthy B. I really like this one because they are actually decent sized slices, so yeah, 2 slices of that. And then I'm going to be using some very lazy chopped garlic, probably only about a teaspoon of this, just to obviously add the garlic flavour. I've got some spray light there which I'll be cooking with, and I've just put a little bit of water in a jar just to add for when I add the cheese triangles. It just helps them to melt down into more of a creamy sauce rather than just burn. So yeah, so first thing I'm going to be doing is just chopping up my mushrooms and cooking them. And so this is my breakfast. So obviously I've just toasted my bread there and poured the creamy mushrooms on top. So my toast is my healthy B, and the mushrooms are speed food, and the creamy sauce is my healthy A for the day. I've also got a coffee here, which is a coffee pod. I'll just show you which one I'm using, which is one of the Dolce Gusto Cafe au Lait ones. These are 2 cents per pod. And I've also filled up my water bottle. This is just over a litre, and I try to have 2 to 3 of these every day. But that does mean that my breakfast, if you don't include the coffee, is sin-free, but if you do, it is 2 sins. Good afternoon, it is now lunchtime, so I'm just going to quickly show you what I'm having for lunch, how I make it, how many sins are in it, etc. So I'll just quickly show you that now. So for lunch, I'm just going to be having a fajita wrap. So in here, I've got a chicken breast, which is sin-free. I've got some sliced mixed peppers, which I'm going to be using some of. These are just the frozen ones from Aldi. You can get them pretty much in any supermarket. They're just a lot quicker than slicing up different peppers. I've got some sour cream topping, which I'm going to be using for obviously the top. This is 1.5 cents per tablespoon, so I'm going to be using 1 tablespoon of that. I'm going to be seasoning with some of the JD Seasonings fajita seasoning. This is what makes all the flavour. I'll leave a link in the description for where you can go and get these from. And you can also use the code JessGets20 to get 20% off your entire order with JD Seasonings. And then for my wrap, I'm going to be using a low-dough base. This is 2 cents and it doesn't use your healthy base, so these are absolutely great if you fancying a wrap but you've already used your healthy B for the day. So yeah, I'll also leave a link for where you can get these from, and you can use the code SHRINKANDJESS10 to get 10% off your order for these. So yeah, forgot to get this out, but I'm going to be using some mixed salad as well in my wrap just to get some extra speed food in. So obviously this mixed peppers are also speed food, but just to get even more in, I'll be adding that in as well. So all I'm going to be doing first is I'm just going to chop up my chicken breast and cook that in a pan along with my sliced mixed peppers, and I'll be seasoning them with the fajita seasoning. So this is now cooked and I've just got my base out ready and I've just put some of the salad on top. I'm just going to put this into my wrap and then top it with my sour cream topping and wrap it up. And that is my wrap ready to eat. So as you can probably see, I was having some issues with the sour cream because I'm coming to the end of the bottle, so it's not really coming out as well. But yeah, so I don't think I got a full tablespoon, but I'm still going to sin it as if I did, just to be safe. Sour cream was 1.5 sins. The chicken and the rest of the fillings are all sin free. The peppers and salad are obviously speed food, and then the wrap is 2 sins, so that makes this a total of 3.5 sins. So it is tea time right now, and whoa, it's so dark in the background. I need to turn my lights on. It is tea time right now, and I'm going to be making some chicken fried rice. So I will just quickly show the ingredients that I use for that and how I make it. So for this I have got a chicken breast here, which I'm just going to be cutting up and obviously cooking. That is sin free. I've got a vegetable medley. This is just the one from Aldi, and I've not got much of this left, so I'll just be using the rest of this. It is mostly speed food in here, apart from the peas are free food. I've got some brown rice, which I've had in the cupboard for ages. It'll be 70 grams when it's uncooked of this, which is sin free. And then I've got some dark soy sauce, which I'll be using about 2 tablespoons of. This is also sin free. And I've got an egg, which I will be scrambling as well, which is also sin free. So first thing I'm going to be doing is just chopping up my chicken and cooking that. And at the same time, I'm just going to be cooking my rice. So this is now ready, so all I'm just going to be doing is I'm just going to push this to one side and then give this another little spritz with spray oil and then crack my egg into the pan and scramble it, and then I'm gradually going to mix it in with the rest of the mixture. And this is my dinner for tonight. So the chicken, rice and the egg in there is all sin free. Most of the veg is speed food apart from the peas, which are also free food, but this brings my total for my dinner to sin free. I have, however, just realised that I've forgotten to put the soy sauce in. Well done, Jess. Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to add soy sauce then you totally could, but apparently I'm not having it with mine tonight. Never mind. So I'm just going to end the video here. So just to summarise the day, for breakfast I had 0 sins, for lunch I had 3.5 sins, and for my tea was sin free. I did also have a benefit bar which I forgot to film, and I'm so bad at that, I'm really sorry, but yeah, I had a benefit bar which was 3 sins, which makes my day a total of 6.5 sins, which I'm quite happy with. So yeah, I still can't believe I've nearly finished these 6 weeks. It absolutely blows my mind how quickly the 6 weeks have gone. If you did enjoy this video, then please give it a thumbs up and go and hit the subscribe button below. If you want to be notified for when I upload next, then you can hit the bell as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.